Good morning and welcome to Kowloon Cricket Club for the KCC Morning League game. Aaron Bush with you. We're live. And it's the Sky Warriors Marvels up against the India Club Allstars. Allstars have won the toss and elected to bowl first. So that will send the Marvels out to the middle, batting first. For the Sky Warriors Marvels, Chico and Pranav heading out. It'll be Chico on strike. He scored 14 runs yesterday. Only faced 6 deliveries. Smashed 5. This is in the other morning league. And then got bowled on the 6th delivery. It was entertaining to watch, to say the least. Well, as you can see, just as about to get underway, rain showers come across. Supposed to be nice today. I can even see patches of blue sky, but as you can see on the camera, that's a fair bit of rain, so we're going to be delayed here for a little bit. We'll keep you updated if we lose any overs and what to do and how when we have some more information. Stick around. As you can see, the sun is shining. That was literally a passing shower. The covers didn't even make it all the way out into the middle, but we'll make for a bit of a wet middle here at KCC for the Morning League. Almost ready to get underway. The batter's heading back out of the middle. Pranav there at the non-striker's end. Chico slowly making his way to the striker's end. All right, everyone in place now. So we're ready to go here in broadcast. There's going to be runs here, 4 of them to start with. And go up. Full one, chopped through, gets through the infield. That's going to be another boundary off the bat of Chico, a bit like he did yesterday. Fireworks to start with. Back-to-back boundaries for the Marvels. Watch the replay here is a fuller one and well outside off. Chico says thank you and chops it through point back live. Calls a catch, but they're not going to catch it because it's going to go all the way straight back over the top of the keeper's head almost. 4-4-6. This is the score he scored yesterday, but it took him 5 balls. Today it's taken him 3 to get to 14. Watch the replay. It's not exactly where Chico was aiming, but it's a nice short boundary, so he gets away with it. Back live. That's exactly where he wanted it to go this time. Crunched away through extra cover. Couldn't be much of a better start here for the Marvels. Replay engine's getting a big workout. 4 boundaries in a row. Watch another replay. Just in the slot again. 4th delivery. That's actually going to be a dot. Where's that one gone? Oh, that one's gone for a maximum as well. So 24 coming from the first over, all off the bat of Chico Katari. And the Marvels, and 24 for the loss of no wicket. Akib Hussain to bowl the second over for the All-Stars. See what he can do. And Pranav, who watched the fireworks from the non-striker's end, will face his first delivery of today. Hard to believe we had a quick delay for rain with bright sunshine out there now. It was fast, but it was fast down legs, so need to re-bowl. Well, it's going to be leg buys and another boundary. Runs continuing to flow. That one's been crunched. Now Pranav's getting into the bat boundaries as well. That's a maximum. Oh, the run's flowing. Third maximum in only, what is it, 8 legal deliveries. Well, that was just a single. That's a rarity so far today. 9 legal deliveries in. First single. Chico. He's going at 4 a ball, back on strike. Man, that's the secret to KCC. You can swing hard. He's pointed where he wanted to send it, which was 3 cow corner. Big, thick edge still gets himself a boundary. That very short boundary towards the pavilion. Up over. There's almost a chance for that short third, but not really. It was flying away. Quick bowling from Akib. Oh, now that was classy. He's whipped that one backward of square on the 45 very nicely. Chico Katari has faced 8 deliveries for 7 boundaries. 5 fours, 2 sixes. We saw him do this in the Sky Warriors T20 competition earlier this year as well, when he put on 122, I believe, by memory. When he gets in the zone, Lost the top of his off stump yesterday, trying to go big on his 6th delivery. He's survived more than that today, and that one also is going to go for a boundary as it flies over the top of mid-on's head. Actually, the wet, dewy outfield has stopped that one, and they're only going to get back for 3, I believe. Just the 1. Chico thought it was going all the way. I was following the ball down towards the boundary. What he does do is retain strike, and after 2 overs, don't think I've ever said this before, 45 for the loss of no wicket after 2. Well, change in bowling. They're trying everything here, the All-Stars. Mandasa into the attack now for over number 3. And what he does do is get a dot ball. Samo with the gloves on for the All-Stars. Early morning start. He gets to stand in the shade for quite some time. The left arm of Mandasa this time whipped away, high, hard fire. That goes up into the netting for another maximum. He keeps pointing where he wants to hit it. Doesn't matter how it comes though. Gets another maximum. Another swing and a miss. Good over from Mandasa. Just his pace with the left arm. Beating Chico. Current run rate at 20.4. That's been dragged down from 2 dot balls this over. Gets a full one. Good delivery. They're going to take a quick single chance. The arm. Yes, safely through. Good running. Mandasa says, no need, don't shy, they're home. Don't want any extra overthrows. Pranav on 7. He's only faced 3 deliveries so far. And he can do that very nicely. We'll get cut off at the 45. Fine leg gets it in time. Just slowing things down a little bit here, the All-Stars. Should have mentioned that maximum brought up the half century for the Marvels. It's also early in the piece. I completely missed it. 2.2 overs to bring up a half century for the Marvels. Obviously a half century partnership between these two out in the middle. Mandasa rolling the changes. He's getting a deep square leg. Wants extra protection at mid-on. He's got a mid-wicket also inside the circle. Fine leg, deep square leg, the 2 outside in the power play. And he's absolutely crunched that one straight into his own dugout, in fact. Just one bounce over the ropes into the boardings for 4 to finish off the over. It was going okay, but still 12 runs coming from the 3rd as the Sky Warriors Marvels moved to 57 for no loss after 3. Vishal Tucker to have a crack at these two. All-Stars bowling 4 different bowlers in the first 4 overs. Pranav on 8. Gets a shorter one, and that is crunched. That is another maximum. Pranav with 2 sixes to his name. Only the 5th delivery he's faced. He gets a short one exactly where he wants and pivots it beautifully backward of square for a maximum. Watch the replay, and it's just a bit short. Maybe a slower one there from Vishal. They get 3 for the single. Well, Pranav got 3 for the single. I think he may have tripped on the matting and possibly stabbed himself in the leg with the bat. He's up now. That's the one he's pivoted on nicely as well. A bit like Pranav's maximum. And Chico brings up his half century with a maximum. Chico Kathari, 50 off just 16 deliveries, 6 fours, 4 sixes, including this one. This one was nice. A little break here with the 50 runs coming up for Chico. Still 1 delivery left to the 4th. That's a marvellous knock from Chico. Yeah, it's a little risky at times, but that's what we come to love and watch from Chico. Swings hard and gets results. Swings hard again, high in the air. He's not running for that one. Yep, that's another maximum. Wow, continuing 56 off 17 as the Sky Warrior Marvels move to 78 for the loss of no wicket after 4, going at 19.5 runs per over. Shelton de Cruz into the attack for the All-Stars, the 5th bowler used today. Maybe he can generate a wicket. That's what the All-Stars need, and they need it right now. That's cut away nicely. Is it going to beat the fielder? It is. That's a beautiful stroke there from Pranav as well. They're both in fine touch, these two out in the middle. I think it's just the Chico Kathari show, but Pranav's keeping up when he gets some face time to face a ball. This was beautiful time. They have got the deep cover in, so he just goes through deep extra cover. Like live. This is up in the air. It's probably going to clear. Falls outside the circle. Mid-wicket not able to scurry back. Did get a false stroke there from Pranav. He gets away with it. Chico back on strike. And valuable dot for the All-Stars. That one's crunched. No one chasing that one. Put another max. That's a 4. Wow, I thought that went into the boarding, but it just fell short. Picking a longer boundary this time, Chico. He's getting the smaller of the boundaries. In number, that is. Watch for the replay. Comes down and chops it over the top of mid-wicket and through cow corner. And it's going to be another boundary. Only person fielding that is Nanit from the Marvels. Even Shelton de Cruz isn't able to generate a wicket yet so far. Comes down the wicket again. They've put a deep mid-wicket in place, but that's going into the swimming pool. That could have actually cleared the pavilion. That was so big. And now the maximum. 19 coming from Shelton de Cruz's first over. 5 done. We're still inside the power play, and the Marvels are on track to rack up their century very shortly. 97 for the loss of no wicket. After 5 overs, the umpires change position. Umpire John Prakash has done his first stint, moves to square leg. Umpire Imran Arif. There he is, right on cue. Ready to officiate the next 5. Vishal Kapoor, the 6th bowler used. Pranav just dribbles one wide of mid-on, so he gets the single. Moves to 98. Nothing on that one from Chico, so they get through for a bye. Umpire brings them very close to the 3-figure mark. Very likely they're going to bring it up inside the power play here, the Marvels. Charges, gets down. And straight to mid-on. That's the end of a good knock from Pranav, but he departs on 22. The first wicket falls on 99 for the Sky Warriors Marvels. It is Pranav out. Pranav gets a round of applause as he departs. First wicket falling. Big platform already set. Harsh Jagani coming out at number 3. Vikya getting the breakthrough. Vicky Kapoor. We've tried plenty of bowlers. He's the one that managed to get one. Oh, a slip in the wet. The single was there, but Harsh went down. I was talking to Harsh before the game, before we even came into KCC this morning. He was the first one here, eager to get a KCC Morning League game underway. He's going to get his first runs off the bat. And that brings up the 100 for the Sky Warriors. Marvels, 100 for 1 after 5.5. And Chico, what's he going to do here? He's on 70 off just 22 deliveries. He's going to go crunch is what he's going to do. That's going to go all the way into the side screen for a maximum. You can see the camera shaking attached to that side screen as it crashes into the mats. And he takes another boundary. How many sixes has he scored now? This would be his 7th maximum of the innings. That's the end of the over as well. 6 overs done, power play done. Marvels 106 for 1. Always fun when the camera wobbles. Ashtigani on strike. Shelton de Cruz will be the first bowler to actually bowl 2 overs for the All-Stars. And that might pump up the All-Stars. They're going to be chasing a big score already, it would appear. Unless some sort of collapse, but that would be very un-Marvels-like. They bat deep. Good bowling line-up as well. Shelton de Cruz comes in. And that, oh, it slipped out of the hands from Shelton as he moved across onto the turf covers. But if you turn around and had a direct hit, I would think Harsh would be walking back. I think he was short of his ground. Anyway, survives. Samo with the gloves on for the All-Stars up to the stumps. Try to stop Chico from charging. So it's up in the air. This time it's not going to carry the ropes. 3 players converge. It falls in no man's land. Chico survives again. Takes a single. Doesn't give them many chances. And when they do, they tend to fall. More tip and run, and again, a direct hit would be interesting, but now they're going to get an overthrow after that. They're sleeping in the outfield for the All-Stars. No backing up. Harsh gets 2. Full of floating one, crunched hard. That's going to go racing away, even in the wet, dewy outfield. That early shower doesn't slow that ball down as it races into the shipping containers. And Harsh Takani gets his first boundary. Boundary fest today. Two balls left of the 7th. And this time an easy single into a vacant forward square. Shelton has to do his own fielding for that one. Rushes back to his mark. Comes down, gets it in the slot. Doesn't quite make it over the rope from maximum, but it is another 4, another boundary to Chico. Moves into the 80s. He's 81 off 25, end of the over. 13 coming from it for the Marvels as they move to 119 for 1. Umar Mohammed into the attack for the All-Stars, and a confident drive down to long off for Harsh, just a single in there. Left arm around, that's straight again. A bit wider this time towards the scoreboard. Still will be fielded in the deep. Harsh wanted a second. Chico might be getting a little tired. He hit 16 boundaries from his 26 deliveries. Jagani back on strike. 10 off 7's also a decent clip. Short, cut, deep extra cover in place, so that is just the single. Tidy so far from Umar. Bright sunshine now. Hopefully it stays that way all week. And it's popped up. It's going to be short of deep mid-wicket. Another single. Just dealing in singles so far this over. And a dot. Valuable dot. Rare dot. We like dots. All-Stars like dots. Don't know if the Marvels are that impressed with the dots, but it's a good dot. One ball left. Might be mistaken, but if he gets away without a boundary here, it might be the first over without one, and it's going to be because Vicky's right onto that one at deep mid-wicket. So it is just 5 singles. Tidy. After 8, the Marvels 124 for 1. They're going at a run rate of 15.5. If they continue that way, they will get to 310. Wicket Kapoor. Thank you. Wicket. And that's just punched wide of long on. Work to do through cow corner. Again, just a single. Goes big. There's 2 players waiting out there for that one. And guess what? Doesn't matter. He's hit it into the sight screen again and rattles the camera for another maximum as Chico moves to 89. That's his 17th boundary. His 8th 6. Carnage. Two players, long on, long off right there, and it split the middle of them, and that's a full one. Hit hard. They've got backward square. He comes around 2 square. So Chico moves into the 90s with that single. Still going at a strike rate of, what's that, tick over 300. Harsh Jagani now. Cuts away. Gets past point. Doesn't need to run for that one as it races quickly down the hill to the boundary. Backward of point. Last over was the first one we think of. I think that the All-Stars bowled without a boundary, but they're flowing again this one. 6 to Chico now. A very nice 4. The point fielder was there in place, but it went just down to his left. Spun away. There it is. Whipped away. And gets a full toss. Is it overwaist touch? Sure is. Arm goes out from umpire John Prakash. Gets the no ball free hit as well on top of the boundary. And here comes the free hit. Swings hard, it goes high in the air. It's not going to carry to the boundary. And delicate little dab behind point from Chico. Take the single. End of the over, 9 done. How many came from that over? 19, including 5 extras. That no ball plus 4 buys. 9 done. Marvels 143 for 1. Umar to continue. The tidiest to the bowlers so far. He gets a full toss. Oh, it's chopped down into the pads of Samo. Could have easily chopped down onto his off stump. Smacks the helmet. He said getting a bit tired perhaps. And needs to refocus. So can't get that one past backward square on the 45. Right on the edge of the circle. Racing away, but good fielding. Starting with 2 dots. That's almost taken Shahash Jagani's head off as it flies down to long on. Dot, dot, 1. Mixing it up. Umar, I mean, there's some full deliveries, but obviously drifting and floating in, and dropping, making it difficult to get to the boundary. That one's a faster one and goes straight through. He's chopped it on in the end, outside off. That's the end of Harsh Jagani. Second wicket falls for the Marvels on 144. Jagani out for 18. Marvels 144 for 2 in the 10th. Michelle chasing it, but one slipped straight out of the hands from McKibb. Chico says no. Audio went a bit glitchy there for a while, but we're back live. Kib Hussain bowling his second over. Chico, 94. Fast, hit hard, uses the pace. Straight back to the bowler. That was crunched. I was looking out towards long on, long off. Comes down. Just inside edges it onto the leg side. No run available. Three dots for Chico. Rare as fatigue starts to kick in. Open the batting, so be his 11th over he's been out there. Of course, also smashing 17 boundaries. That's not going to carry to the boundary. Long on comes around to cow corner. And Chico just walks his 95th run and will retain strike after 11. The Marvels 154 for 2. Kip wanted to bowl another delivery, but he's bowled his 6. Looks like Umar's going to bowl another. Amanisi bowled 2 overs, 1 for 9. By far the pick of the bowlers. Marvel batters struggling with the left armour around the wicket. It's a bit like how I bowl, actually, except for he's much better. That's punched down. Don't think long off was paying attention, so he's going to pick up a 4 and move to 99. What's he going to do here? He's going to take an easy single. That could be the first boundary off the bowling of Umar Mohammed, I think. There's only 9 off the first 2 overs, and they were mostly singles. Faster one, whipped away, it's in the air. Oh, it's been put down, so he's got to go around and make his century. That's an interesting way to do it. Chico, very happy. 100 off 40 deliveries, 10 4s, 8 6s, 100 runs inside 12 overs. Just off camera, he's saluting the crowd. There he is at the top, 10. It's a pat on the hip from Vishal Mehta. Fine knock and put the Marvels in an absolutely commanding position here. Still got plenty of batting to go. I'm sure Chico wants to stay out there and score more. Vishal's on strike. He hits that one very hard, but long off. Watching it this time. Good morning league camaraderie. Samay with the gloves on for the All-Stars, also congratulating Chico. Might be playing against each other, but all friends in the morning leagues. And that one's got work to do. Maran has to run, he can't get there, another boundary. The 11th for Chico. Nicely placed this time as Maran was at a traditional mid-wicket. Chico's hit it wide towards cow corner. 2 balls left of the 12th. I've lost sight of it, but that's going to be another boundary as it races through extra cover this time. The bright sunshine out again. Thursday morning, it's just gone 8 a.m. Gone for 3 boundaries now this over, Umar. What's he going to do this one? Loud chance of catch, drop. Chico was walking. He'd given up on that one. Deep square leg comes in, goes straight through the hands. Dewy morning ball. Give him some benefit of the doubt, but he was definitely there. Anyway, Chico needs a drink. Thought he was going to go have a drink sitting down in the dugout after popping it up in the sky. It's still very muggy here, even for 8 a.m. And the sun coming out is making it warmer out there in the middle. 91% humidity in the sunshine. 28 degrees. Madassia back into the attack, bowled 1 over, none for 12. When he was bowling, none for 12 was not a bad result. Marvels were going for about 20 and over at that time. Still got Chico out there. Partnership up to 25, just like that. Actually, at the end of the next over, we'll see if we can have a look at the partnerships, because I'm sure they're good. Everyone seems set now. We can get the 13th underway. Oh, fast. Whipped away behind. Over the top. It flies. All the way it goes. Another maximum. Swinging hard. That's why he's exhausted. Never half does it, Chico. It's not the first one. Where he's tried to put it over through deep mid-wicket and it just skied up over the top. Straight up over the top of the keeper's head. Never even saw it land. Back live. On the toes, that's whipped away much nicer. Backward of square for the 4. I think the highest score I've called for Chico Kathari in any T20 game is 122, so he's up to 119 now. He might tell me off. It might have been 152. Can't remember. I'll ask him when he comes off. At the moment, doesn't look like he's departing. Flicked off the pads beautifully. Mandasa just drying the ball off again. Makes Chico stretch for that as he tried to give himself room, so perhaps Mandasa saw him, pushed it wide. $18-ball partnership. Vishal Mehta's only faced 5 of them. 1 boundary to his name so far. Slower one. Oh, Mandasa with the hands on the head. Just a little bit too much bounce to take the top of off. That's the faster one, Yorker length, but that's played beautifully. Long on. We'll do the fielding though, so he just takes the single. Chico to face the last delivery of the 13th. Dot ball to finish with. 12 runs coming from the 13th. The Sky Warriors Marvels moving to 181 for 2. 7 overs remain. Where can they get to? Run rate slowly coming down. It's 13.92 though. It's coming down because it was at about 25. Current run rate, they'll get to 278. And they've got plenty of fresh legs in the tent. Actually, they've got no fresh legs in the tent because they're all having breakfast and watching, having a coffee and watching on Chico putting on his big score. Looks like Umar Muhammad is going to bowl out. Final over. So far 1 for 24 off his 3. Only expensive in his last over. Which went for 15. Fortunately for Umar, Chico's down the non-striker's end. Vishal Mehta on strike. Well, he's going to strike this time, but it's going down the throat of long off. He takes the catch. The 3rd wicket falls for the Marvels on 181. Vishal Mehta out for 8. Mandasa with the catch. Very nice catch down there. Long off. He barely had to move a millimetre as Vishal Mehta's put it straight down his throat. Sambo Shah coming out to the middle at number 5 for the Marvels. We talk about platforms being set. Well, he's got one. He's got pretty much free rein to do what he wants from this point with 6.5 overs remaining. But Umar gets his 2nd. Even that over previous that went for 15, I feel like he's been the pick of the bowlers. I mean, he's got 2/3 of the wickets. There's 1 over costing some runs. Everyone's cost them today for the All-Stars. Forgot to have a look at the... Oh, we haven't even got to the point where we want to have a look at the partnerships. But that partnership ended. And we'll have a look at... We'll have a look. We'll remember at some point. Have a look at all the partnerships Chico's been in. Shah going to take a quick single to get off the mark. Down, goes to mid-on, but long-on has to do the fielding. Right, Chico on 120. Gets a floating full toss. Chico's bagged it up in the air, but that's going to go all the way, I feel. Sure does. Moving to 126, which I think makes it the highest score from Chico Kathari that I've called. How many sixes is that now? Oh, he's into the double figures. That's his 10th. And that's cut away. It's either going to get cut off. It's not going to get cut off. 6 and 4. Unfortunately for Umar Muhammad, Chico's ruining his figures again. Two balls left. Charges. Where's that one gone? Work to do. Again, it's not going to get cut off. The cover fielder unable to get around to that one. Chico 134. Mentioned it brings up the half century in balls faced for 134. Strike rate well over the 200 mark. That one isn't going to make it to the boundary. It's Maran there, square leg. Takes a single and will retain strike at the end of 14. The Marvels moving towards 200. They're 197 for 3. Vikat Kapoor into the attack. Oh, he starts with a dot. 2 overs, 1 for 23. He's the only other bowler to get in the wickets so far. That's cut away 3 point, not running for that one. It just rolls away up the driveway for another 4. That brings up the 200 for the Sky Warriors Marvels. 201 for 3, inside 15. Going at 14 and over now. That brought this run rate slightly back up again. There's the replay. Chops it away, straight through point. 4 runs. That one's going to go. This could be out. In fact, it is. The catch is taken. That's the end of a marvellous innings for Chico Kathari. Out on 139. Just 54 deliveries. Shelton de Cruz, safe hands down at long on. And Chico's about to come off and get a very large round of applause from the Marvels dugout. What a knock. 139. 16 fours, 10 sixes, raises the bat as he goes off. Bat up, round of applause. Peter Doshi coming out now at number 6. Pranay Peter Doshi. number 72, joining Sambo. Sambhav Shah's faced one ball, and now Pranay's faced 0 balls. So finally we get a new partnership to have a look at that doesn't involve the name Chico Qatari. And again, Kapoor, much like Umar Muhammad, Umar Muhammad, only wicket taker. Now he's got 2 for 27. Shorter one to start with, so it's crunched, it's got through Umar, and then work to do for the cover fielder, having come a long way around down towards the scoreboard. So, Ricky just wanting to change his field around a bit. I think Umar's been told he's out of mid-off. He's going to long off now. Another tidy over from Kapoor. Getting the wicket, 6 runs. Chico gone now. It's going to slow the runs down considerably for the Marvels. Well, you say that, and then... Oh, I thought it was going for 6. It's not. It's caught in the corner by Mehran. And Doshi holds out a deep square leg. 2 wickets in the over. A massive one for the All-Stars. Marvels bringing up their 200, but losing 2 wickets in 1 over. Great catch down at deep square leg. I thought, okay, he's got this one perfectly. Peter probably thought he did too, but lurking in the shadows, Mehran was waiting. Took a good catch. And the wickets are tumbling. The Marvels 203 for 5 after 15. We will have a look at those partnerships, shall we? So that first one, 99. Pranay holding out on 99. Then a 45, 37 and 20. All Chico Qatari partnerships getting the score up over 200. And then that last one, not very long at all. Waiting for a new bowler to come in. Vishal Thakur into the attack. He's bowled 1 over, none for 20. As I said previously, he'll be glad to bowl now. New batters out there. Sambo can hit a ball. He's only faced one of them. He's got 5 overs to see where he can get this Marvel score up to. Not just want to get the win, but a good net run rate win as well, if they can, the Marvels, with a big score. A good first delivery from Thakur. Leg by as it cut back in. Getting the thigh pad. Said he can hit a big ball, but he can't get that one past mid-off. Good sound off the bat for Naneet, who's come out at number 7. The leg by, of course. Sambo down the non-striker's end. Another good delivery. Went for 20 in his first over, but these first 3 deliveries from Thakur have been very good. And so is the 4th. And he gets his first runs. First run. It's down the non-striker's end, but still very tidy over. One ball left of the 16th. Sambhav Shah on strike. Cut away nicely, but point there. Good fielding. They're going to take a single. Was hit hard, and a little bit of a fumble allows Sambhav to get through down to the non-striker's end, but he'll be on strike next over. You can see the run rate there. It started crazy and big hitting at the start from Pranav and Chico Katari. Pegged it back a bit with a few dots. Four overs left. Really slowed it down now. Just 3 runs coming from Thakur's second over. 2 on his figures and 1 leg by. Vicky to continue. This will be his final over. He's got 3 for 29 now with a double wicket over previously. Nice full one. Played nicely. Out to deep cover. Oh, he was forward too. He was out of his crease, but a little fumble. Somehow up to the stumps. And they unable to get bat on ball. This time he can. It'll be a single down to long off. Everything's just slowed down a bit. The runs. Perhaps the excitement. It's a bit of a lull. Marvels continue. That's a short one and should get to the treatment. Has it got enough on it, though? I don't think it has. It's another great catch out at deep square leg, and another wicket falls. And another wicket for Kapoor. He gets his 4th. The 6th wicket falls for the Marvels on 2:08. Well, great comeback by the All-Stars, and especially from Vicky Kapoor. He's got 2 balls left to get his Michelle. Get himself a fifer. Michelle Pfeiffer probably deserves it at this rate. Toiled away. He's probably taken bowling rights off the man at top of screen left, Mohammed. He's got 2 now. Kapoor picking up wickets. Not now, though. Akash Shah's the new batter, now down at the non-striker's end. Gets off the mark immediately. Nanit Shah on strike. Oh, gets a big thick edge. Goes to short third, and Umar with a little fumble. Allows another single. So that's the end of another successful over. 4 runs coming from it and another wicket to Kapoor. He's bowled out. But what a bowling effort it was. 4 wickets in the end for Kapoor. 4 for 33. If the All-Stars somehow manage to chase this big score down, I can very much thank Vicky Kapoor and his 4-over spell. 3 overs remain. Thakur will continue. He's still got 2 left, so he could bowl 18th and 20th. None for 22. Tale of 2 overs, really. His first one going for 20, second one 2 runs and a leg by. He bowled really nicely in his previous over. Tries to drive hard. 2 fielders there, so only a single. Akash Shah back on strike. That's bowled him. That's taken off stump, and Thacker, who's been bowling well in his second spell, finally gets a breakthrough. And the bit of a collapse on for the Marvels as they're chasing late runs. The 7th wicket falls. Akash Shah out for 1. Sky Warriors Marvels at 211 for 7. It's a great delivery. He's banged into the side of the off stump. Took all the bails off. Akash's very short cameo comes to an end. Paran Shah is coming out at number 9. And the number 10 and 11 are now quickly padding up, because earlier they were 99 for no loss. You'd think that they weren't going to be required, but fight back from the All-Stars. I think that's Chico at the top of screen. Going to get a nice cold beverage of the soft drink kind. Is 8:27 a.m. Vishal Thacker with his first wicket, well deserved. Now they're looking what they want to do with the field. They're going to bring Long off inside the circle. And a deep backward square and a deep backward point, deep cover, and Long on, still outside the circle. Paran just parries that one onto the leg side and onto the turf pitch, which we'll be using on Sunday, I'm sure, for the big KCC Templars versus USRC Elite game. That'll be on the other KCC channel, live from 10 a.m. No shock that I will be there commentating it. I'll be here tomorrow morning as well for the KCC Morning League. We'll get through this one first, though, with 2.5 overs remaining. Right on the toes, but nicely played by Paran. The 2 still to bat, I think, will be Hamal Javari and Ankit Bansali. Oh, indecision. Wicket's falling. A bit of a yes, no. Can confirm the drink Chico want to get is a Powerade or a Gatorade, one of those electrolyte ones. I'm sure he deserves it. His magnificent knock. If you're just joining us live, make sure you go back and watch that innings later on. Oh, he's gone big. Has he gone big enough? Shelton to cruise underneath it, but he could have been 30 foot tall and still not be able to catch that one as it flew over the top of the side screen, crunching. Paran Shah. Oh, ruined what was a nice over for Vishal Thacker. Taking a wicket. Getting smashed for a maximum. It's not Paran, actually. It's Naneet that hit that 6. My mistake. Here he goes. Up and over. Paran was the one watching it sail all the way. Naneet now 10 off 10. Paran Shah on strike. Aqib Hussain back into the attack. He's bowled 2 overs, so this will be his final one. He's not going to bowl his full spell. 2 overs, none for 24. Paran Shah on strike. 218 on the board. Gets a full toss. Doesn't take full advantage. It dribbles onto the offside. Takes the single though. And as we saw at the end of the last over, Naneet now a big hitter. It's a long 6 he's hit there, because that's over the top of the sight screen down to the bowling green end, which is by far the longer of the 2 ends to be attacking. We're only bowling from one end here, so it's the only end he can hit to. if he's going long. Oh, quick one, popped up onto the leg side. Took the wicket. Previous over is out at cow corner. Little mid-wicket chat between Parran and Neat. And just dealing in singles at the moment. Shelton comes in, flying in from long on, and then has a shy at the stumps as Naneet was thinking about a second one, trying to keep him honest, and does. And pushes that one backward of 45 on the square. They've got the fielder right there. It was good fielding because it was hit well. Stopped it, but still able to get through for a single. 4 singles in the penultimate over. It's a good result for the All-Stars. Oh, look at that. The Marvels are 2-2-2 for 7. They're not anymore. That's going to be either out or a single. And it will be out. Parran Shah out. Same takes the catch with the gloves. And the 8th wicket falls for the Marvels in the 19th. They're 222 for 8. Good work with Samay with the gloves on, coming running across as it skied in the air. Ankit Shah coming in at number 10. Ankit Bansari, sorry. Bansali will be on strike. There are 5 Shahs in this Marvel side. He is not one of them. He's going to get runs off the first delivery he faces. It's a good result. He's going to retain strike. Another successful over for the All-Stars. 1 remains. 6 legal deliveries. 223 for 8. There's the scorecard. The name Kapoor pops up plenty of times with his 4 for. You can see on our pavilion camera, it is raining again. And it looks like umpire John Prakash is signalling that they're coming off. The covers are getting prepared by the ground staff. I feel like it's getting heavier. And that's it. The stumps come up. We're going to take a rain delay. I wouldn't suggest we'll get back on for one more over, as the players head off. Some indecision between umpire John Prakash and umpire Imran Arif. Eventually, Imran takes the bails off, pulls the stumps out, and the players come off. So we are probably, I'll get confirmation, but pretty sure that we're going into the innings break here with 1 over remaining. We're going to lose 1 or 2 overs as the covers are going to be out, so they're going to have to take the covers off, put the covers back on. We'll have a look at the batting and bowling cards before we go into the innings break. Start with the batting card, and there's one name that up the top, Chico Qatari, 139 off just 54 deliveries. A great knock. And then this supported a couple of, there's only 3 other players that got in above, into double figures, I should say. Pranav, that big 99-run opening partnership with Chico. Harsh with an 18 and 12 to Naneet. The bowling card, which didn't look good early, I'll tell you that, for the India Club All-Stars. 24, you can see, I thought Gohar's first over, and it went like that for a while, but Umar Hussain, Hussain bowled 3 overs, 1 for 29. Thacker with his 1 for 30. Kapoor, 4 for 33. What a bowling effort that was. And 2 for Umar Mohammed, even though he went for 40. So we likely in the innings break here at KCC for the KCC Morning League. Sky Warrior Marvels sent into bat, putting on 223. I'll give you an update, but at the moment I'd suggest that the India Club All-Stars are going to need somewhere around that mark. I'll let you know very shortly on the other side of this rain break here at KCC.